Hello students, welcome again. As I am discussing the lines and angles chapter from geometry, and I have finished exercise 5.1. In exercise 5.1 I covered a different type of pair of angles. Angles are covered in 6th standard. Pair of angles are covered in this 7th standard, that is corresponding angles, that is complementary angles, supplementary angles, okay, and linear pair, vertically opposite angles. These all are covered in the exercise 5.1. Now before going to exercise 5.2, I need to explain few terms and few points. I will go for that. So first point is a pair of lines. Pair of lines. Pair of lines means what? Two lines. So pair of lines may be of two kinds. One pair, either it may be a parallel or non-parallel. What do you mean by parallel? Two lines, pair of lines, any two lines. If two lines, however you extend them on either side, if they don't intersect each other, if they don't cut each other, then such lines are known as a parallel lines. Parallel lines. If this is a one kind of pair of lines, ಇದು ಒಂದು ಕೈಂಡ್ ಇದು. ಓಕೆ, ಪೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇರ್ಬೋದು? ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನಾನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್. ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಈ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಟೂ ಲೈನ್ಸ್, ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ and however you extend them, if they don't meet each other, such pair of lines is known as a parallel lines ಅಂತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕೈಂಡ್ ಯಾವುದು? ನಾನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಇಸ್ non parallel. What do you mean by non parallel? If you extend them, these are the non parallel pair of lines. If you extend them, they will meet at one point, or the gap between the two lines is not constant. Okay, see, you can see the gap between the two lines is decreasing, or the gap between the two lines is either increasing. If the gap between the two lines is not constant, such lines are called as a non-parallel lines. Okay, I hope you got. What is pair of lines? Pair of lines means any two lines is known as a pair of lines. A pair of lines ಒಂದು ಕೈಂಡ್ ಯಾವುದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು? ಐದರ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಆರ್ ನಾನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್. ಇವೆರಡು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎರಡು ಲೈನನ್ನು ನಾವೀಗ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ನಾನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ? ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಲುಕ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ ರೈಲ್ವೆ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಥರ ಸೇಮ್ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಐದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ or okay, either it may be increasing or it may be decreasing. Okay, the gap is not constant. Such lines are known as a non-parallel lines. So we will first consider the non-parallel pair of lines. We will first take the non-parallel pair of lines. These two are the non-parallel pair of lines. If one more line cuts these two lines, okay, then such a line is known as a transverse line. What do you mean by transverse line? If these two lines are intersected, or if another line passes through these two lines, this line, let us take this as a line A, this as a line B. Take line A, line B. If one more line passes through these two lines, let us say line M, This line M is known as a transverse line, remember. Here is known as a transverse line. Transverse also we can say, or transverse line also we can say, transversal. Okay, transversal, transverse line or transversal. What is the main condition to say any line as a transversal? The main condition is it has to cut at least two lines. Can you see? Line A is also intersecting line M, but the line is intersecting only once. Line B is also intersecting at once. But if you look at the line M, line M is intersecting A also at this point, and the same M is also intersecting the line B at B also. Are you getting my point? This M is intersecting two lines at present situation, therefore it is known as a transversal. You can't say A as a transversal, B as a transversal, because A is intersecting at one point, B is intersecting at only one point. Let's take one more example. There you need to identify which one is a transversal. Let's say line X, line Y. Line X and Y are non-parallel pair of lines. Now line P. Now tell me which one is a transversal? By looking at the diagram only we can say that line P is a transversal, because line P is intersecting line X at A, and the same line P is intersecting line Y at B. So it is a intersecting two lines. Minimum it has to intersect two lines. Such lines are called a transversal. You can't say X as a transversal, Y as a. Suppose if this one more line is there, one more line Z. In this case also P becomes a transversal, because what is the condition? It has to cut minimum two lines, but it is here it is intersecting with the three lines now, so it is exceeding the requirement. In this case also P will become transversal. Z, X and Y will not become a transversal. Okay, I hope you got my point. I hope you understood the meaning of a transversal. There is a definition and few more examples in the textbook, you can see them. Look here. In this diagram, two pair of lines are there, and those two pair of lines are A and B, line A and line B, and M is a transversal because it is intersecting the A and B at X and Y respectively. So whenever a transversal line is formed, or whenever a transversal passes through two lines, totally 8 angles are formed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this X is a point, don't get confused, X is a point. Total 4 angles here, again 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 angles are formed, and we have a separate name for these angles. Again we will classify them as a corresponding angle, alternate angles, interior angle, exterior. First we will see interior angle and exterior. What do you mean by interior? Interior andre olagade. Interior, I hope you heard this word, interior decoration, interior paintings, ಓಕೆ. ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ. ಸೊ ಇವೆರಡೂ ಲೈನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಸಿ 3 and this 4. Okay, this 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 3 and 4, 5 and 6. They are within these two lines. No, ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ 3, 4, 5, 6 ಆರ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್. 3, angle 4, angle 5, 6. ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ. ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. 1, 2 ಈ ಏರಿಯಾ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೊರಗಡೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್. ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಏರಿಯಾ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಏರಿಯಾ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. 1, 2, 8, 7. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್. 1, 2, 8, 7 are known as exterior angles. I hope you remember. I hope you understood. Interior angles, exterior angles. Whenever a transverse line is formed or whenever its transversal is drawn 8 angles or sometimes more than 8. Suppose if 3 lines are there here, then more angles, again 4 more extra, total 12 will be formed. Okay, so many angles are formed, and according to the placement of angles, different names are assigned to it. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಹೆಸರನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್. ಈಗ ಸೊ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್. ಈಗ ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್. ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ, ಎಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ವರ್ಸಲ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಎಮ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ವರ್ಸಲ್ ಅದ, ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್ ಅದ. ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್. ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್? ಎಮ್ದು ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇರುವಂಥ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದು? 1, 3, 5 and 8. These are on the left side of the transversal line. And what are the angles which are formed on the right side of the transversal? The angles which are formed on the right side of the transversal are 2, 4, 6, 7. It may be interior or exterior. But if I say what are the angles which are formed on the left side, you can say 1, 3, 5, 8. If I ask you what are the angles which are formed on the right side of a transversal, you can say 2, 4, 6, 7. ಈಗ first I will tell you about the corresponding angles. I hope there is no doubt regarding interior and exterior. Now next, corresponding angles. Corresponding angles two conditions are there. First one, two angles are known as a corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are the pair of angles. Okay, again we are talking about a pair of angles now. So ಎರಡು pair of angles ಗೆ ನಾವು corresponding angle ಅಂತ ಯಾವಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? If two angles satisfy these two conditions. First condition is a different vertices, different vertex formation angle. Second, must be on the same side of a transversal. Now let's take a angle 1 and a angle 5. Angle 1 and angle 5. Angle 1 and angle 5. Okay. Can you see? This angle 1 is formed at the vertex X. ಇದು X ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ angle 1. This angle phi is formed at the vertex y. So first condition is satisfied. I am talking about angle 1 and angle phi. Now I am talking about angle 1 and angle phi. First condition, different vertex. This angle 1 and angle phi both have different vertex. Angle 1 is having the vertex x, angle phi is having the vertex y. So first condition is satisfied. Okay. Next condition, must be on the same side of a transversal. Can you observe? Angle 1 and angle 5 both are on the same side of a transversal. Both are on the same side of a transversal, left side. So second condition is also satisfied. Actually one more condition is there, third, that is if one is a interior, another one is a exterior. If one angle is interior, other is exterior. One angle interior ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು exterior ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Can you observe? Phi is a interior, this is interior, whereas 1 is a exterior. So third condition is also satisfied. So ಮೂರು condition satisfy ಆಗಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ angle 1 and angle 5 are known as a corresponding angles. Now let us try to check whether angle 3 and 8 are they corresponding angles? Let's see. 3 is formed at the vertex x and 8 is formed at the vertex y. Therefore first condition, different vertex. First condition is correct. Second, must be on the same side of a transversal. 8 and 3 both are on the same side, left side. Therefore second condition is also correct. Third condition, what is the third condition? If one angle is interior, other is exterior. Can you observe? 3 is an interior, whereas 8 is a exterior. So third condition is also fulfilled. Therefore 3 and 8 is also known as a corresponding angle. Likewise, can you identify the remaining corresponding angle? 2 and 6, 4 and 7. 2 and 6 are corresponding, 4 and 7 are corresponding. Likewise, a total 4 pair of corresponding angles are formed. Okay. Now let us check something different. Let's check angle 6, 7 and angle 2. Let's check whether angle 7 and angle 2 are corresponding. Angle 7 is formed at y, angle 2 is formed at angle x. So first condition is satisfied. Second, must be on the same side of transversal. Yes, 2 and 7 both are on the right side of a transversal. This is a transversal, the right side of that. So second is also correct. Third condition, if one angle is interior, other is exterior. but 2 is also exterior, 7 is also exterior. If two angles are interior, then also it is not correct. If two angles are exterior, then also it is not correct. So same thing is happening here. 2 is also exterior, 7 is also exterior, therefore third condition failed. Therefore 7 and 2 are not corresponding. They are not corresponding. Okay. Next I will move towards this is about a corresponding angle. Next I will move towards alternate angles. Which one is a transversal? Again, M is a transversal line. Total 8 angles are formed. 1 and 5 corresponding, 4 and 8 corresponding, 2 and 6 are corresponding angles, 3 and 7 are corresponding angles. Now we will study about the alternate angles. So alternate angles, first condition is different vertices. Second condition, opposite side. Third condition, either both are exterior or interior. To tell any two angles or a pair of angles as a alternate angles, first we studied about a corresponding angles. Now we are studying about alternate angles. ಯಾವುದೇ ಎರಡು ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 3 ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಎರಡು ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ವರ್ಟೈಸಸ್. ಎರಡೂ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ವರ್ಟೈಸಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್, ಎರಡೂ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಲೈನ್ದ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಿತ್ತು, ಸೇಮ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಲೈನ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗಿಗೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಗೆ ಉಲ್ಟಾ, ಒಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು ಎಡಗಡೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಒಂದು ಬಲಗಡೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಬಲಗಡೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಡಗಡೆ, ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಒಳಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್, ಐದರ್ ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆರ್ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್. ಇದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಇರುತ್ತಾ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಇರುತ್ತಾ. ಬಟ್ ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಿತ್ತು, ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಇರುತ್ತಾ, ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಐತಿ. ಇದ್ರೆ ಎರಡೂ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಎರಡೂ exterior. Let's check. Okay, I will check 4 and 5. 4 and 5, angle 4 and angle 5. First tell me whether 4 and 5 are corresponding. No, they are not corresponding because both are interior. Third condition fails. They have different vertex, same side, different vertex, same side. Okay, but they are both are interior, no? So third condition fails. They are not corresponding. Now I am checking for a alternate. 4 and 5 I will check. See, different vertex. First condition, okay. Opposite side of a transversal, illa. They are on the same side. So second condition fails. One condition fail ಆದರೆ next check ಮಾಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. Next I will check 4 and 6. These all things you have to calculate in your mind only. You have to remember the condition. You have to check it instantly by looking at the diagram. 4 and 6. 4 and 6. This is having x vertex, y vertex. So first condition is correct. Second, opposite side. 4 is on the left side, 6 is on the right side of a transversal line. Therefore, second condition is correct. Third, either both are exterior or interior. 4 is also interior, 6 is also interior. So third condition is also correct. Therefore, sorry, this must be 4 now. Therefore, angle 4 and angle 6 are known as alternate angles. Angle 4 and angle 6 are known as alternate angles. One more I will show you. Let's say angle 1 and angle 7. Angle 1, angle 7. Angle 1 x, angle 7 is brought on the y. So first condition is correct. Different vertex. ಎರಡು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವ. Second condition, opposite sides of a transversal. 1 is on the left side of a transversal, 7 is on the right side of a transversal. Therefore, second is also correct. Third condition, either both are exterior or both are interior. Can you observe? 1 is also exterior, 7 is also exterior. Therefore, third condition is also correct. Therefore, I can say angle 1 and 7 are alternate angles. Okay, quickly I will show you which are the alternate angles. See, 1, 7 alternate, 2, 8 alternate, 4, 6 alternate, 3, 5 alternate. Total 4 pair of alternate. In this same diagram I will show you corresponding. 1, 5. 1, 5. One is exterior, another one is interior. So 1, 5 corresponding angle. 8, 4 corresponding angle. 2, 6 corresponding. 3, 7 corresponding. I hope you got. So this much I want to say. See, the main thing is about this all corresponding angle, alternate angle, everything we studied about when pair of lines are non-parallel. So when pair of lines are parallel, here whenever the lines are not parallel, you can just identify. You can't do anything. Idradu ಏನು ಯೂಸಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಪೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈನ್ಸು ನಾನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ದಮ್, ದ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್. But whenever pair of lines are parallel, then 3 more rules are formed that I am going to discuss in the next video. Till then, you can read one more time about this transversal line, corresponding angles and alternate angles. Please go through the textbook. Thank you and all. Have a nice day. Bye.